Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman, you know the vibe. So who I'm here with today?
Oh man, you already know, man. It's the favorite, man. Internet's favorite, man. Bonnie Hunna BJ, aka the brand, CEO Nino Cappuccino, man.
Sino Cappuccino. What's the difference between Bounty Hunter BJ and Nino Cappuccino?
The characteristics.
Explain.
Okay. Bonnie Hunna BJ was my actual, real, true street name, street characteristics, where I come from as far as my representation of the Watch Licks and Guard projects. When I jumped in, and became a gang member / gang soldier to a warrior to a general. That name was built upon throughout those years and decades of me putting work in these streets. I gave 30 years, active duty years, should I say, of my life to these dirty streets as Bonnie Hunna BJ. When I lost my parents and my little brother, back to back, year after year, back to back, it put me in a turmoil mental stage. Instead of me resulting to drugs like the average, I resulted by a lot of my big homies that came before me in the first generation, like the Ray Boyces, the Barker brothers, the Light Buds, the Bonnie Hunter Spuds, and the list just goes on, man. I can name them all, man. The list goes on. It became my inspiration. So I told myself, when it came out for my turn and my time to get down for the gangbanging shit, I'm going all out. I'm gonna really become somebody, and so that's where that character was developed, Bonnie Hunter BJ. And being that I've been on the internet for the past 3 years as far as in social media's eyesight, I started out almost 10 years ago where I retired that character. I buried him. I retired him and I buried him because I became CEO Nino Cappuccino, the entrepreneur, the businessman, the devoted father, and etc. So wearing these different hats from that perspective separated me from the negativity of Bonnie Hunter BJ, because Bonnie Hunter BJ was just volatile. He was an individual you don't want to fuck with. Bottom line, he wasn't the baddest of the world. He bleed just like anybody else. He can be got like anybody else, but it's how you come and how you bring it. But as far as him and that characteristics, he was not to be fucked with. And at that characteristics is still a part of Nino Cappuccino today, but he separates it.
Excellent. Do you think those experiences help shape the person you are today?
Oh, most definitely, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. When we go on and go through life in certain things, and we have these experiences in our life, good and bad, of course, as men and women, it's supposed to help shape and mold you for the better. Some it molds for the worse. Some just don't get it. But yeah, it definitely helps shapes and mold you for the better.
What have you done that you're most proud of?
Being a father. Being a father, first and foremost, man. Being a father. There's nothing in this world that can compare to that, bro. Coming from where I come from, and other individuals and other brothers who come from that walk of life, man, red and blue, Keyways, Crips and Bloods, and we was once really, really bedded into the streets just like yourself once upon a time, and we take those transitions to change our life and make the real strong commitment to become fathers, not baby daddies, not sperm donors, fathers. That's a different feeling, bro. See, it's a different feeling when I got about 1,700 cash in my pocket right now. I roll like this daily, primarily, because if I feel like I want to spend some money, I want to buy something for myself, treat myself, I can do that. I've earned it. I grind hard, I hustle hard, and I take care of my kid in the same aspect. So now let's flip it. What if you couldn't spend that 1,700 and you had to spend it all on your child? You got to sacrifice and spend it on your child. A lot of individuals wouldn't do that. They're trying to find a way of excuse not to. But a real father is going to sacrifice like real mothers. They're going to sacrifice and spend every dime that's necessary to make sure that child has everything, or that child is secure, or those children. So being a father for me was the best thing, really, because I had the experience to pull my kids out of a womb. I watched the womb open, grab my babies out of that womb twice, back to back, twins, bam, baby A, baby B, and I watch her womb snap back. Literally. No fighting, no falling out. And here's we talking about a nigga out the Nixon Guard projects.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the best ever feeling in my life, man. And I wanted to do it twice. I was supposed to deliver my first son, little BJ Japan. I was supposed to deliver him, but I got caught up and they came and raided me in the projects and hit me 10 days before his birth.
Was there anything out your bounty hunter experience that you felt that was useful for your children?
Wow, man, damn. No one's never asked me that question, Melly. Was there anything useful from being a bounty hunter, is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Useful to my children? I would have to say hell no.
Okay.
No, shit no. Because that would be me giving influence and trying to pass the baton down to my daughter and my son.
Correct.
Shit no. Ain't
Correct.
nothing useful for me being a bounty hunter to my
Facts.
kids. No. Only thing for as that aspect is me teaching them the opposite, that this is what you're not gonna do. I'm not having it. Mm-hmm. This is what your daddy was once upon a time, and I don't want you guys going down this lane. No. So no, shit no.
So here go a deeper question. If you went to sleep and a miracle happened, what would your life be and what changed?
If I went to sleep
And a miracle happened, what would your life be and what changed?
well,
In other words, you get a whole new redo and be descriptive about it. I mean, just, what you feel about that question in itself. Because it's a deep question, and I ask this question, but I'm looking to see how it impact each individual.
wow, interesting. If you go to sleep and you receive a miracle and you wake up within that miracle, meaning you go to sleep and you wake up and your whole world has took a total different transition. Something just happened, a miracle happened.
Yeah, the miracle happened in your life. What would your life be and what changed?
Well, I would have to say it can go two ways. I can wake up and a miracle can transpire where I can come into billions and billions of dollars for whatever reason, wherever it came from, just a mistake of one number, two numbers being wrong, and it ended up in my accounts legitimately, and it's really my money, or I received it from inheritance, some form of fashion from way back, or I wake up and I just literally receive some spiritual function that puts me in that miracle stage
Right.
of growth.
So
It
I
all
will say
depends.
this though, BJ. Every day we wake up, we start with numbers, and we end with numbers. Every day. Think about it.
You're absolutely right.
So numbers are very important. I always focus on the numbers.
You're
And
absolutely right.
what's more important, time or money?
Time. The most definitely time. Shit.
Because we can always get money,
You
right?
can't get the money without no having time. It's just like health. You can't make wealth without health. So you definitely time, man.
I really enjoy talking to people such as yourself because you're very informational, and you're also willing to talk in a way about your life experiences that you're not feeling guilty about or nothing, because I'd say history is medicine for a sick mind. For within history, it has a variety of human experiences we can teach and learn from. And I think we owe our under generations that to say what we say about what we went through and what we experienced, because there was no precedence in front of us.
No.
We said it, and then we had to figure out along the way, that's a bad deal, But with that being said, I appreciate you being able today.
I appreciate you,
man. Tell me something that moves you, and something that inspires you, and something that surprised you in your life.
3 questions in one. Huh?
Uh-huh.
Something that moves me.
Uh-huh.
What moves me is knowing that I made it out, man.
Great.
I fucking made it out, man. I literally, as you know, we're sitting in one of my piece of properties right now. We're sitting in my property, filming this interview, conducting this interview. It's a 4-bedroom.
Amazing.
It's a 4-bedroom, 1,400 square foot piece of property, 2 bathrooms, and so to make it out and to to become the entrepreneur man that I am, and the devoted father, and I'm not looking behind my shoulders. I got to tote pistols every single day, everywhere I go. Not one pistol, but a couple of them. And I'm taking penitentiary chances because I'm illegal beagle doing this, you know what I mean, under that substance. So it's like, to make it out, just knowing when I wake up every day and I get up, I breathe, I say my prayer, I go to the gym, I train, and start my days off, and knowing that each and every day I'm looking forward to something different in my life, or something better, or it's taking me to other courses, whether it be meetings, meeting, encounter, and building a new relationship, a new business relationship with someone. It's each and every day, it takes me to a different dimension on a positive level in my life, to where it sets my moods, to where I'm not angry, I'm not upset. I want to beat the shit out of somebody, or shoot somebody, kill somebody, hurt somebody, you know what I mean? Because I'm in that frame of mind, because I'm living that life. So that's what set my mood. I would have to say each and every day that God blows breath in his body sets my mood, because when I get up with a plan.
So what inspired you? Now the inspired part.
Now
Because something inspired you.
Yeah, now the inspiration of all that, what inspired me to this is knowing that I had a choice. Hey, Negro, which route you taking? You already gave the man back his red suit. You told the devil, okay, nigga, it's a wrap. I gave you 30 years. I'm going back home. I went back home, got my wings.
Because walking with God and holding hands with the devil don't work.
It don't work at all, man. It's an forever not win. You cannot win. You can't fake it. You can't pretend like, okay, I'm fooling him and I'm fooling him. No, both of them have spiritual power and they know. So it's a choice that you have to make. So I made that choice. I went back home. When I went back home, what gave me my inspiration was him, because he accepted me. And what I mean by that, I don't give a shit if nobody in the world wouldn't listen to me or wouldn't buy my chains and say, man, I don't give a damn what nobody say. That nigga ain't changed, man. That nigga's a killer. I wouldn't give a damn what nobody say when I know I made those sacrifices to make those great changes, because I made the promises to him, and then I'm showing him as well as to myself. See, it's easier for me to show the world, to show others my change and my growth when I can do it within myself first. Then that shit gonna come naturally. It ain't fake. But see, you got so many people that fake it because it's not real within themselves. So my overall inspiration comes from God, man. You know, again, he blows breath in my body, sets the mood tone for me in the mornings, meaning he wakes us up, just like you said, based on the number structure. You know what I mean? And then when I get up, I'm inspired from myself, from looking back up on the past of where I come from here to where I'm here now, my children, and just knowing that, damn, I remember once upon a time I didn't even love, bro. I didn't love. I couldn't love a woman. I never been in love. I never loved a woman. It took a woman, an experience for me to go down those routes to really be in love and love a woman, to really know what that physical, emotional feeling feel like. Oh, I gotta break down and explain myself to this woman. Oh shit, I done messed up. Damn, I gotta tell my girl, man. You know, like a little kid, you know what have to do. And so these things right here, just all these things became inspiration to me, knowing that I've come out of something.
Got you. Something that surprised you.
Man, you know? So something that surprised me is me. Shit, me. Me, man. It can't be nothing else. Me. Because it's like, yeah, I did this. I really made these sacrifices and commitments to myself first to say, man, I'm done with this shit, man. The hell with these streets. I'm gone. I'm leaving the hood. I'm leaving the block. I'm leaving the politics. I'm passing the baton. My time is over with. It then came. And I can still be there. At 50-something years old, I can still be there, bro. Still, like a lot of my peers, they're still there. And a lot of them, they got choices that they want to make. They just don't know how to make the steps or take the steps, sort of say. And a lot of them are just stuck, bro. They there. That's their life. It's just the way it's going to be, man. It's reality.
I appreciate that conversation. We're going to lock the door right there, man. Bounty Hunter BJ, Professor Millie Mail, the Hood Postman. Man, we're going to lock the door.
You already know, man.
Perfect grind all the time, baby.
Yeah. Cali Miners, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City.
I'm
I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the feds get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shining. That's hard work, proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me, that's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking, and I don't talk about it, I just make it happen.